The Dead Truth Podcast.
Good evening, everyone. It's Casey.
Steven.
Dawn.
Jimmy.
We got Jimmy down there.
Your hair.
All those products must be working for Jimmy because he's looking a lot better.
Right? Jimmy 2.0, looking good.
We got a special guest tonight. Yeah.
Our very own, one of our Patreon supporters, Barb. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. How'd everybody weekend go?
Good.
Mine was good. Yeah. It's been busy down in Sonoy. Me and
Good.
Jimmy, I think Jimmy was working pretty hard too because we were sending people back and forth to each other all weekend.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Tours are good then, right now.
We'll be there in 4
Yeah.
days?
4 days.
We'll
Wow.
be there.
That's awesome.
And it sucks because they've taken away a little bit more of the wall, just a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah,
A little bit
so,
more.
Yeah, on the back side of Morgan, like when you're coming out by the pudding house where that service gate used to be.
mm-hmm.
Like if you're looking at it from the pudding house direction to the right, that whole wall's gone, even the bones and everything.
Yeah.
Like the
Oh, man.
metal. But the rest of it's still up, so I think it'll still be there when y'all get there.
Cool.
Very cool.
As long as we can still walk the streets.
Yeah. That's why I say to people, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do, but it would be, and when y'all come down, we'll have to ride around and I'll show you. There's a couple spots where the wall's still there that they could leave it there and it wouldn't be terribly out of place. It would be something to put a little plaque on.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the silo they just put up by the farmer's market. Have y'all seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where they brought the silo from in Alexandria and they put a little plaque on it that says the grain
Oh.
silo from the safe zone Alexandria of AMC's The Walking Dead.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen that.
Well, it hadn't been up long. I think it was in my last YouTube video, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the way they did it. It looks really neat. I hope they do that with a lot more stuff. You could do like a little random self-guided tour to all the little props around town. You know what I mean? Or set pieces.
Right.
So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I hope that it's still there when y'all get there. Surely it is. Though. They got a lot to do to get the rest of it down. But I think I hope they'll leave that little area. It's right at the entrance of the main gate, kind of to the left.
I wanted to say that Jennifer Davidson was going to be on tonight about that calendar that was for a good cause.
Oh,
With
yeah.
the locations, but she couldn't. They were having a really bad storm. So she was afraid the electric would go out. So we're going to set it up for next week.
Okay.
So make sure everybody stay tuned for that. It's for a good cause.
Great. Yeah, we've got thunderstorms in our area too.
Mhm.
Georgia's getting hit pretty hard right now. We were talking conventions earlier in the in the pre-show, and before we get into Barb's awesome convention, I wanted to show some Dragon Con news we were talking about. So yeah, first up, right? Carl's gonna be there. That's an old picture. He's not the little kid anymore, is he? Has anybody met Chandler?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, all of us, I think.
Yeah.
I met him when he was really young.
Yep.
He did a convention here in Chattanooga, and he was the biggest name that's ever came to any convention in Chattanooga. But he was he was really young. But
Right.
he may have been No, he was either the first cast member I met, either him or Norman. It's
Okay.
between the two. I think it may have been Chandler though.
Okay. At a con or
At the con that came locally here in Chattanooga. Yeah, it seems like I'd never. That was my first con back into it, and meeting him there kind of sparked the con scene back with me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I mean, when I went to cons before, that was pre-Walking Dead. So
Right.
I think Chandler may have been the first cast member I met.
Nice. Yeah, he's in my big cast photo, and that was what, season 3. So he was really young when I met him. All right, who else we got?
Yeah.
Enid.
Yep, Enid's gonna be there. That'd be cool. I met her a couple times.
Never met her.
Yeah, she's real nice. She played.
You haven't?
Wow.
Wasn't she at the camp recently?
Yeah, she was at the camp in May.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't remember that I didn't need, I forgot that she was there, and I didn't even.
Oh, okay.
You didn't realize that hallway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I missed her pretty much.
Oh man. So Enid's gonna be there, and I think Don's excited about this one.
Yes.
Boo.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm just kidding. Nothing against Lori Holden. I was talking about Andrew, but hey, I would like to go meet her again just because she was on The Boys here recently.
See?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was. That's right.
Yeah.
Nice. And the last one, they just announced this one, I think, an hour ago.
Yay.
Now I have not met her, and I would
Me
love to
either.
meet Connie. Yeah.
I can't wait for that one.
Right?
I'm dragging Dawn.
You don't have to drag me.
Right?
That's it. Breaking the bank.
Yeah, Don and Barb were talking about going to Dragon Con. I might have to sneak up there.
I think now I'm thinking about going too, because we were talking in the pre-show also that I don't know if anybody out there watches What We Do in the Shadows.
Mm-hmm.
That's me and my wife. That's one of our favorite shows, man. Y'all should check it out. It's really funny.
It's a
Ain't
funny
it, Casey?
show. Yeah.
Yeah. But they announced a few guests from that show, or at least one that I know of, but I'm
Right.
hoping they'll add more.
Right. So speaking of cons, Barb, what was the name of the con? Did Carol go with you?
Carol went with me. I'm sure she's in the room tonight. I don't see any comments.
I saw her.
Okay.
She's there.
We went and saw we went to Fan Expo in Knoxville. And we met
Nice.
Jamie Farr from MASH,
Oh wow.
Sean Patrick Flannery, Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox. We met Tobin, Jason Douglas, who plays Tobin on Walking Dead. That show. I don't know if anybody's heard of that. And my little fangirl being herself, I met Laura from Little House on the Prairie, Melissa Gilbert.
Oh, that's
That's
pretty
cool.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. I met Nellie, who plays on Little House on the Prairie, and the mom, Karen Grassel.
Terrifying.
Man,
There's
yeah.
Carol.
I was disappointed, so I don't know how I missed all the news. I'm bad about not getting on Facebook here lately and looking around, but I didn't know that was going on, or I would have tried to go to it. That's not far from me at all.
Yeah, and Christopher Lloyd was there, and me,
no
Carol,
way.
and her. Yeah, me, Carol, her husband, and her brother were talking about like going in on the package because he was 120 to meet, but
Mm-hmm.
his line was the only line that was wrapped around and never ended.
Yeah, he's
So-
iconic. I would love to meet him.
And Corey Feldman was there too, right?
Corey Feldman was
Oh,
there.
for real?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I met one Goonie. I'd love to meet another one.
Morgan Fairchild.
Oh,
And the one
man.
the one that's going to the camp, Dorian King. What is I think that's it.
Mhm.
So
And Thomas Jane from The Mist. I was excited.
Yep.
over.
he was there.
Oh yeah. Did he? Wasn't he Punisher? Like one
Yes.
of the movies?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was,
He was there.
Oh, cool. Oh,
I'm
Pamela.
sure I'm missing a few, but
Yeah,
It
and
was-
Thomas Jane, he was initially looked at to be playing Rick Grimes.
Yep.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Because if you think about it, The Mist had Andrea in it, Carol.
Well, yeah,
Gail.
it was Frank
Frank
Darabont.
Darabont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it Morales was in there too?
Yep.
Carol.
I think so. Yeah, Carol.
Mhm.
So Dawn would have a Thomas Jane cut out behind her instead.
Yeah.
No.
of Andrew Lincoln.
I don't think it would have worked as well. I don't think he.
You never know.
I like
never-
him.
You never know. Yeah.
Because if Andrew Lincoln never got the part and this other guy played it amazing,
That's all we would know.
yeah, that's all we would know. But yeah,
somewhere in the
Andrew Lincoln's the
multiverse,
best.
there's a Thomas Jane, Rick Grimes.
Oh yeah, they need to do a what if series.
Right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh,
But so it was a great weekend. We had a lot of fun. I'm sure there was more there that I'm missing, but there's a lot of wrestlers too.
oh, cool.
But we had a blast the entire week. It was a great weekend. And it was her brother's first con, so that was a lot of fun for him.
Nice.
Did
Yeah.
y'all go all weekend?
We just went on Saturday.
So you made the drive down.
Oh, so you got a lot in one day then.
We did everything in one day, but we also we all stayed the night before. Got Saturday tickets, went all day Saturday, and we left the con we got there at 10 and we left about 4:00 and went out to dinner, had some drinks, and we stayed the night and then drove home Sunday morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was the crowd?
It was decent. Everybody was online for Christopher Lloyd.
Right? Yeah. So he did it all a favor.
Yeah. But it was decent. Everybody's line. We went right up there, got right through. There was nobody we waited for.
Right. That's cool.
So, no, I would definitely like to have came, man. I slept on that one big time.
I'm hooked up to all the cons. They send me emails and stuff. So
Yeah, I usually
definitely.
get them too, but I'm terrible about checking my email too.
Yeah, that's my problem.
I'm terrible.
Yeah, because I signed up for like Fan Expo, try to get theirs. They got some good shows.
Mm-hmm.
Been pretty happy with what they got going on.
So did everybody watch the special Sunday?
I did not. Oh, you talking about the Talking Dead special?
Yep.
I missed it. I hadn't got a chance to watch it yet. I've been going nonstop, but I did watch some like YouTube clips of some of the like sneak peeks that they showed from
Yeah,
Tales.
Don was telling us.
Yeah. They showed like a sneak peek of each episode or something.
Yeah.
That's
Else.
cool. Might have to
Very
check that out.
short, very short. They're like under a minute long, but it's still kind of cool.
Jennifer wants to see the shirt. So tonight is the Esco feed mill shirt.
Dude,
Cool.
where'd you get that?
This is a classic. The feed mill.
So they sold them there a while back.
Yep.
I'd like to have one of those.
I think she used one of the pictures I took of the feed mill.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, man. So pretty cool. It's classic, original,
Yeah.
one of a kind.
And then we did hear that Daryl's show is filming in France.
Yes. So do we think it's going to tie in with what we saw at the end of World Beyond?
I mean, that's what everybody's saying, but like it's just so weird to me to try to figure out how he gets to France, man.
Right.
And why? You know what I mean? It'd almost be like he would had to have been kidnapped or something.
Him and Dog just doggy paddled across the
he took
Cross-
Rick's submarine.
right across the pond. It's a short swim.
And I wonder if it's gonna tie into that side story from the comics, that alien side story, or that's the name of
The brother.
yeah, with the brother, because that was in France.
That'd be interesting. That'd be cool.
And I mean, maybe it has something to do with he was going over there to try to find his brother. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's got to tie in some way. I don't know why they would pick France like
Thomas
that.
Jane can play Rick's brother.
There you go.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, mind blown. Not like that.
How did you know? He told me that.
Spoilers.
Oh.
That'd be a great idea.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm with you though, Steven. How does he get there?
Yeah. I mean, that's they've got, you've got the Commonwealth, who is pretty much almost back to, the way things were, almost back to the way things were before. But,
Right.
they're not like, I guess we don't know, but you wouldn't think they would have planes or vessels that they could get across the ocean for sure.
Right. The brother was in Spain.
Oh, okay. That is correct. Yeah, you're right.
Is that who is our Facebook user? I forget.
He'll have to remind us. I
But
know.
he'll be Thomas Jane.
Yeah. The brother was Spain, though. You're 100% right
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah. I need to read that again.
I've got the hardback. I love it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think when I read it, it was digital only.
It was, yeah. It was
Okay.
digital only for a long time.
Okay.
I think what I'm worried about is like what makes Daryl leave his family
Right.
to go off by himself to a place. It has to be something big.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you
Right.
think, Barb? How you think he gets over there?
He paddles.
He paddles.
I have no idea. That's why I said he takes the submarine. I don't know. No clue. It's crazy. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Thanks, Carol.
Maybe
Just
he
fine.
finds that. Maybe he finds that boat that Michonne finds with Rick's boots on it. I don't know.
Well, that's always, I called it a submarine. I meant that's what I was thinking. the boat.
Well, I said that there wouldn't be any vessels, but then again, I mean, they did it before. You know what I mean? They could do it with sails. I mean, I'm sure there's boats they could use.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to clean my glasses.
We'll see.
And so the Negan and Maggie spinoff, Isle of the Dead, it wrapped for the pilot episode today, from what I
Oh
hear.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, so they've got the pilot episode filmed completely.
Nice.
And then they also pretty much confirmed in Entertainment Weekly they didn't confirm it because I don't guess it's directly from AMC, but that the Rick Grimes and Michonne spinoff is not going to be just a one season thing for sure.
Yeah. I
Okay.
think they confirmed that today in an Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Entertainment Weekly. And they have some kind of, I think they have some kind of deal with AMC. They always get the info. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's not like speculation.
Yeah, it's usually a legit.
Well, on that special, Scott Gimple said we were going to see the Red Machete Rick and season 3 Michonne.
Okay.
What does that mean? I mean,
Is it a flashback? Or-
yeah. I mean,
Or
what?
just their state of
I think
mind?
things like how Rick was so brutal and you know what I mean?
So you're getting the personalities of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I saw an article or something that was misleading, saying that the Red Machete was going to be back, but they didn't say that. They were just comparing it to that time in his life, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
That'd be
That could be
cool.
exciting. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a lot of the heart of the show there for a while in those seasons that I
No
loved the
doubt.
most.
Well, that's what they were
No.
talking about. Like that was like the most popular when Walking Dead was season 5.
Right.
That's what they were talking about is the character Rick. So I guess they were drawing from that.
Yeah.
Read the comments. I have to put my
Mel-
glasses.
Melissa's ready for y'all's road trip.
Y'all got big plans? Y'all do anything in particular or just coming to hang with us?
Hang.
That's the best trips.
No
Typical
doubt.
Sonoy stuff.
Yeah.
We're coming to see you if you're there, and then we're going to see Jimmy.
Oh, we'll be there. We'll be there. Yeah, I miss those days where I just came to Sonoria all the time just to hang out. Now I feel like all the time I'm going, I'm working on something.
Right.
Or just working. But yeah, that's the best time to go when you're just hanging out. You ain't really got no plans.
Nope.
Mhm.
We'll do the walk. Hopefully, we get a tour from you,
Yeah.
from dinner,
or
maybe
ride.
some locations, maybe some stalking.
You know, Andrew Lincoln is in Atlanta, you know.
Is he? Have there
Yeah.
been any sightings, Stephen? Have you heard of anything? Just in the last few weeks?
No, not at all. And
On Twitter, they said he was at the airport, Los Angeles airport, July 31st, and went to Atlanta. I've seen one picture somebody got of him in Atlanta. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll keep our eyes out. We've got binoculars, flares.
You know what y'all should do? Y'all
What?
should get because Alan will be working this weekend too. Y'all should get Alan from a distance and be like, I'm surprised that hadn't happened yet. To be honest with you, I mean, it may have happened in the past, but I'm surprised it hadn't happened recently with all the new visitors we're getting in Sonoy that don't know about Alan, and you know what I mean. Maybe see him from a distance.
That's true.
But a lot of people don't follow it. Like, I wouldn't have got that information unless I was watching Twitter. The Andrew Lincoln News, the one that said he was going to be at the Comic-Con.
Gotcha.
So I don't think a lot of people knows unless they go searching for it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like we all do.
Yeah.
I told her, let's bring some binoculars, some camping chairs. We'll go hang out on Crook Road. Because
Nice.
if he's in town, they've got him locked down.
Right. Absolutely.
I did want to say something on here, maybe hopefully catching some of the people that are watching that may be coming down to Sonoy in the future and, going through Alexandria. I was actually contacted by some of the residents today, and like the spots that say private property, even if it's like a gazebo or whatever, like they asked me to ask people to please not go on to those. Like people, I guess, have been going into the gazebo because it looks like it would be public. I mean,
it's not.
Yeah, so it's right by the road. I mean, but there is a sign clearly posted on it that says, yeah. So just abide by the signs. There's been some people that haven't been, and like I said, they kind of just reached out, and they asked me to ask my guests, if they walk back down to just please respect the signs and don't go on to the gazebo or anywhere that just says private property, because you'll see it. It's posted clearly.
Right.
And we don't want to get shot out again.
Yeah, because they could definitely gate that off. I think if they wanted to, if they really, 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 you know what I mean?
Right.
Yep. Barb, Christy likes your art wall.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I've never been live like this, so I'm trying to get the perfect glare out.
Awesome.
I'm seeing glares, and I'm like, that's not good.
You got a studio ready to go.
I got my own studio. I'll do a little slow
360.
You're making my studio look bad.
Right? Look at all those pictures.
I've got a frame. I've got stacks and stacks of autographs and photo ops that I just hadn't found the time.
That's what I was telling Barb. All mine are in like a folder. Or...
Now, Barb.
Wow.
It's never ending.
I got a question for you. Do you keep those in a spot that doesn't get hit by the sun much?
Yeah, this is my dining room. So I'll give you like a little... Yeah, I've got the little ceiling fan up here. Yeah. But this is my little corner dining room, and then I turn around and all my windows are on the other side.
Oh, good.
Well,
so like there's my porch doors.
That's what I worry about with mine is that they're going to get sun damaged or something. But there's some kind of thing you can buy to put on between the picture and the frame that's supposed to prevent that. Yeah.
And then of course I got my stand up.
Who's that guy?
I don't know. Some dude from The Walking Dead.
And the Red Skull.
The Red Skull.
See, I was trying to do my best to get the glare out, but and I've got my phone plugged in because it's about to die. But yeah, this room is never ending. I've even got stuff like on the floor. I've got like
I see Rick.
Rick Bobblehead.
That is awesome. Oh, speaking of which, I was cleaning up. I found a bunch of old pops.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Here we go with pops.
Yeah, I hate that Jimmy's not going to be here, but I wanted to show these off real quick.
Now I got to sit back up.
I brought a little something tonight, too. I'll show afterwards.
Yeah. So I got the governor.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll save this one for last because I know Don's gonna like that one. Got the like the original Daryl. I mean, look at that number 14.
Oh yeah, I've got that one too, man.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, they had the injured one.
Yeah. What's that, Don?
I can barely see it. Is it Rick?
It's Rick.
Cool.
Yeah. I think it's Prison Rick. And then this is Travis. I got an autograph by he's the RV walker.
Right.
Yeah.
And Travis signed it. Little screwdriver in the eye. Woo! Yeah, I was cleaning. We're cleaning our old my daughter's old room and found these.
Oh, there he is.
There's Aaron.
I'm just trying to get the glare out.
Oh.
You wanted light.
I know, right?
That was like too much light.
I'm with you, Barb. I love Aaron. I love Ross. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
He is awesome. I love that he did our intro. That was so cool.
Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites.
Right?
Like not just his character on the show, but him.
Mm-hmm. And I love that he's a good voice actor. I like that he does all that stuff.
Yeah,
Pretty neat.
And he should be in Invincible more because they killed off most of the Walking Dead voice actors, but I believe if somebody knows in the comments, correct me. I believe that he voiced the Immortal.
Oh, I can't remember.
The Immortal comes back like pretty permanently.
Okay.
Yeah, if they follow the comics,
right.
So hopefully he'll stick around.
Let me see if he's slated for season 2. I'm ready for that to come back.
Oh, me too. That's one of my favorite shows. Y'all like Kirkman stuff? If you like Kirkman stuff and you like superheroes, check out Invincible on Amazon Prime season 1. It's an animated show. At first, you might think it's for kids, but just stick around.
No,
is that the one where Glenn's voice is in there too?
Yeah,
he's the main character.
He's the main character. Yeah.
Yep, I did see that.
Looks like season 2 is not till next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they would have him listed.
Got him listed, but I mean,
they do.
I don't know if this counts as season 2.
He should.
Yeah, that'll be cool, man.
Yeah, that and the boys. What I saw with Invincible, I want to see a Walking Dead adult animated, like 6-episode show. Yeah, like even if they did that Rick Grimes, what was it, 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they did that and animated it, that would be sweet. Do the same animators as Invincible because it's kind of
cool. I like that. Yeah, almost anime looking.
Yeah, because it's the same. It's the same artist that did the comic that does the Invincible.
It is
comic.
the same artist. I didn't realize that. That's cool. Yeah, between Aaron and Ezekiel, they can just do all the voices.
Right.
I'd like to hear Ross do some Walking Dead characters now that the show's over, because he said he couldn't do them while the show is still on. I don't know why, but yeah. So I heard him do a little bit of Negan at one of the cons that somebody posted. So hopefully.
Cool.
Oh, Leslie's got a good idea. She said that we should do a flea market show where viewers could reserve like time slots to show memorabilia they're getting rid of. If anybody, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We could pick a special night in the future, like she said, maybe after the final episode, like some night, in the future after the final episode, and like do it like on a Wednesday or something, and be like, show your collection. If you got it up for sale, you can say how much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That'd be cool.
But yeah, everybody was showing off some of their favorite Rick stuff last time. I couldn't get to all of it, but this is one of my favorite things.
What you got there? What you got?
It's from the comics. I don't know if you'll be able to see it too good. It's a
Oh,
skateboard.
is that one of the
deck.
covers?
Yeah, it's a skateboard
Wow.
deck
Yeah, that's awesome.
with the cover on it. Because I skate a little. I skate some, but I'm not gonna skate these. I've got a couple different Walking Dead ones. They were made by Skybound.
Yeah, those are official.
Yeah. So I got quite a few of them. I probably won't ever skate them, but I thought about getting that one, trying to get that one autographed by Adler and Kirkman.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They're basically wall decorations. Y'all don't get too excited now.
Kristen said she wants to buy all the Walking Dead stuff.
What is it?
Kristen, she said she wants to buy all the Walking Dead stuff.
I don't blame her.
I hear you.
I just don't have any place to put it.
Tell me about it.
Man, and me too. I've got tons in those little bins, those storage bins, like action figures,
Right?
all kind of stuff. And you know, there for a while, like for the past 3 to 4 years, they went down in value a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And they're starting to go back up now because
Nice.
I guess the show's ending, I guess, you know what I mean? And they don't really
Yep.
make the action figures anymore.
Right.
and
I
stuff
bet
like
demand's
that.
going up. Yep.
Yeah. Which I ain't never, I'm saying this like I'm going to sell my stuff and
I
I'm
still
the
got
worst.
Glenn
Yeah.
just sitting around on my desk.
I've got the governor on mine, but it's in the other
Cool.
room.
It's messed up because it comes with the
Oh my God.
the Negan head. That's messed up.
Well, that's like the little mystery minis.
Yes.
I've got the Herschel one, the
Okay.
variant. That's a Walker. Yeah, those.
Oh, you got
So-
the Walker one?
The Walker Herschel one where his head comes off
Oh,
and it's got a bloody stump and you can set his head on the bottom.
No way.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I found these. My son had found these in his room the other day and he gave them to me.
Oh man, I collected those for the longest time.
Yep.
I've got
Merle.
so many of them.
Do you?
Yeah, I tried to get the variants and everything. I went through a phase where I was just everything Walking Dead. I mean, that's why
Right.
I don't buy much anymore because I mostly have it all.
Right. Yeah, I hated those blind packs. I hate buying, taking a chance.
Well, they would do like special ones where if you bought like the season 6 DVD, you would get like a variant that you
Oh.
saw.
Okay.
So I would always try to get all those.
Nice. No, Shay's a Merle fan.
Aw.
Oh yeah, Merle.
I love Merle.
He's definitely one of my favorites. I've got the arm here somewhere. I was trying to look for it.
So it looks like Tales of the Walking Dead is not gonna air early on AMC Plus.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Is it? Wouldn't that be this weekend?
yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna air this weekend.
Oh, but I thought it's gonna air for everybody this weekend.
I think they're showing the first 2 episodes. Isn't that what they said, Steven, on AMC Plus?
Have you looked to see if it's already on there? I know
It's
that I
on.
saw
I
something.
looked- I googled it and it said it was gonna be the 14th.
All I know is I saw some kind of advertisement that said they would be airing it early on AMC Plus. So I don't know when it goes up, but
Oh, I thought the 14th was for everybody.
I
Does
don't
anybody
know.
have AMC Plus and can look?
I mean, they've done it every now and then to where they air it on a Friday or something. And
The only
Then-
time that when it comes up early is like really late Saturday night, which is Sunday morning, like around 3 a.m. That's what they did with the Walking Dead episodes a week early.
Yeah,
2
see, I'm with Jennifer.
episodes. Okay, Ben says 2 episodes this weekend and then a week early every week. So
Okay,
Yeah, I thought it was 2 episodes.
but
Yeah.
okay, so that's what it is. So August 14th, everybody can see it, but then AMC Plus will have an extra episode.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Okay,
what it sounds like.
okay, that's confusing.
Yeah, that is right.
Because I thought about it as we were setting up tonight. I was like, oh man, I need to watch Tales. I need to go reactivate my AMC Plus because I went ahead and stopped it for now.
Yeah, you better be reactivating that.
Right now that the shows are coming back.
Yeah, I'm bummed I have to wait. I thought that my episode was going to be number 1 or 2, but I think it's 5. It is 5. It's
Oh,
gonna be
really?
5. Yeah.
You better
gonna
get
be
AMC
5.
Plus. You can watch it a week early.
Oh, I think I already got it. I'm pretty sure I already
Okay,
got it.
all right.
Yeah. I don't ever use it, but I already have it. Like whenever the show airs, I don't usually get to watch it early, but we got it just in case, I think.
Nice. That'll be cool. Kirsten's gonna check her AMC Plus just to be sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe
That's cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
hopefully they'll do like the Daryl spinoff viewing parties at Nick and Norman's again, or maybe the Rick and Michonne spinoffs or something. Because it's gonna be weird not hosting viewing parties there anymore. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Have they announced Part C? Have they?
They
even...
haven't yet, no.
Okay.
And
okay.
I've put out several emails and messages, but I haven't got anything back from them yet. So I don't know. I assume it'll be this week.
Okay.
I'm just excited we have an episode to talk about next week.
No doubt. I was just thinking that. It's been a little dry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
think
I'll just throw this out here. Jimmy and Dustin's been like really busy lately. They've been like sending me like fake pictures, like photo op or not like photoshopped.
Photoshop.
Of like they met Andrew Lincoln, and then I called and they like had somebody get on there with a British accent, and I'm like, that's not really Andy. So I'm just wondering if this little breakdown is like a little bit of karma.
I can't believe they're doing that. That's messed up.
It is. And like one picture was of Jimmy and Andy, and they sent another picture and he had a different hat on. I'm like, that's not the same hat. You can't fool me that easy.
Right. Right.
So they're being really sneaky.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, they should have just got a picture of Alan from a distance and sent
That
it
would
to
be
you,
awesome.
like a blurry picture.
They're dying to get the first picture, is what it is.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know. I'm anxious to see where they're gonna film that.
What
The
the
spinoff.
spinoff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't said, have they?
I mean, I would imagine they would do it in Georgia since they've got the Daryl one going overseas and they've got the Isle of the Dead going up in New Jersey, and then they still own the studio.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they got Fear in Savannah.
Yeah.
But remember that parking lot or that fenced off area that had Grimes on it when we heard about that? Like back
Yeah, but that's. I think I talked about that. I don't know if you were on here, Dawn. What I think that is a lot of these studios have, for the names of their stages, they'll either pick like one of their own productions and name it after something. Like, for example, like you got the Conan stage out in LA, for the Conan show or whatever, but it's more vague than that. Like Conan might not be using that. You got the Friends stage or the Friends, you know what I mean?
Right.
The Friends sound stage, even though Friends isn't filming there anymore, but that's where they tell them to go. And I think that's what AMC did since they bought the studio. They'll be like,
named the studio after him.
Well, that they can be like, park at the Grimes area or whatever. And then I saw another sign that said the Glen stage. So, I mean, they would be like, oh, yeah, we're shooting over at the Glen stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That
it's
makes
kind of
sense.
like.
Yeah, I think Tyler Perry named a bunch of his studios after like Denzel Washington.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
So with it being an AMC, AMC owning it, they would definitely use, AMC names.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, hell, I don't know at all. That's just
I wonder if Sonoy would ever rename any roads.
they already got Morgan.
They didn't rename it to that though, did they? Was it
No.
our okay?
That's what I'm saying. They already got one down though. You got one down.
down.
They should name it the
Natural.
Pudding Lane, where the pudding house is.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that'll be.
Well,
that'll be
Jimmy said he went on Crook Road and the street sign was gone. Somebody took it.
cool. Wow.
Oh, y'all want to see my street sign I got the other day? I'm just kidding. I would if I known somebody was gonna take it anyway.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Ironically, whoever took it is the crook.
Oh,
I don't know. We'll have to look around Jimmy's house.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not here.
Uh-huh.
Evading the law.
I think that's a good idea. I think I'll have one of those made. I mean, you can get them made.
Yeah. Yeah, Kristen's asking if the Maggie and Negan show is supposed to be in New York, and that's
Yeah.
the case, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And they were
Right.
talking about zip lining on there from the tops of the buildings.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Like I heard them talking. They said that everybody lives like on the 10th level up,
Okay.
and then they zip line to other buildings.
Really?
That's how they, yeah.
Dang.
So I think it was Jeffrey Dean Morgan that was in an interview that said that.
Okay. Somebody said something about zip lining in the comments earlier, and I didn't know what they were talking about, but maybe that's what they were referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then they have like gardens on top of the buildings.
Okay.
Work a little parkour in there.
Right.
Kind of like Strand had on Fear.
Gotcha.
I ain't.
But
got
y'all
that
don't
far.
watch that.
I
so
ain't
you would,
got that
I,
far
I've
yet.
seen some, but I haven't seen that episode. I've seen a little bit.
So what are they? Oh yeah, so they're saying that we were saying the post credit scene from Beyond is supposed to tie into the Daryl spinoff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Dawn sent us something earlier that said that's why we should watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
And being the smart aleck I am,
I know.
I said, so that basically tells me I just need to watch the post credit scene. You know what I mean? That's all.
They're so mean to me. You know,
I thought the same thing. Steven said it. I thought the same thing. So then I posted the link.
And then I put the little gif of Kevin from The Office chuckling. Yeah. Because Don, you know I'm just playing with you. But that
I know.
kind of does tell me that. I'm sorry, my mind reads it like that. It's like, so that's basically
now
all I
if
gotta watch.
now if Daryl runs into some of the characters from World Beyond, you won't know.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
How would he run into the characters if he's there and they're somewhere else though? Did they all go there?
But he might run into him on the way because he said he's going to run into characters along the way.
Yeah.
Hopefully not.
On the way to France?
Maybe
got
he'll
to
run
meet
into
somebody.
Clementine.
He's got to meet somebody to go to France. He's just not going to go to France. How's Daryl going to know how to get to
I don't
France?
think he's going to go to France willingly. Why would he?
Right.
Okay. Kidnapping makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like why would he just go to France? You know what I
Well,
mean?
I
Let's do that
agree.
storyline again. Let's kidnap Daryl.
Right? I mean, yeah.
I mean, at least shoot for somewhere in the United States, like California or something. I mean, why would he just random? Like, I don't know. I don't know why he would just head off to France. Like, especially if I don't know what the point, like, at what time point the spinoff's going to take place in, but he's still looking for Rick. And why would he go to Paris to look for Rick?
Right.
Maybe
Yeah.
they took Rick to Paris and he just
That's
missed
what I
him.
was just thinking.
Maybe they took Rick to Paris and he heard about it. He went over there and they just missed each other. They passed each other on the planes.
But the thing is, like when you see Rick and he's in the helicopter, he couldn't make it to Paris in a helicopter.
Not no helicopter.
Mm-mm.
No.
So they got to show where they got to leave off with Jadis and go forward.
I mean, I guess they could have planes. You never know. CRM could have planes. They definitely could. I don't know why I said they couldn't have.
They had a
sea
plane in
vessels.
Fear, but I mean, that thing barely
Not a very
flew.
good one.
That thing Fear. All right. That's what I'm saying. That thing barely.
Yeah, but they wouldn't. But Stephen wouldn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see that.
But you
part.
got to think there's got to be some pretty good planes sitting around somewhere, and you know somebody's able to make jet fuel or something, and you know what I mean.
But you got to think about this. There's got to be fuel being made because this is what 10 years.
Yep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They'll figure out how to make fuel. Somebody will. You got all these Eugenes out here. He would figure out how to make some jet fuel if he had an airplane.
Ben said it
nowhere.
could be Paris, Texas.
Texas.
Paris, Texas. Oh, that would be the ultimate.
I would
like
die.
the
I would
ultimate
die.
troll. Like, yeah, it's that would be amazing. That would.
I remember when I first moved here. Isn't there a Boston, Georgia?
I think there's a Paris, Georgia
Is there
too.
a
There's
Paris,
a Paris.
Georgia? Okay.
There's a Paris, Tennessee.
I remember there was like a Boston, Georgia. and I was
Barb, we
like,
went to Paris, Kentucky. Remember?
Yep. Yep. Certainly
Nice.
did.
We even seen
We were in Paris.
Yeah, we
Paris.
were at the Eiffel Tower. Remember?
Yep.
Dude, that would have me sucked into the show from the get go if he like
Oh, that'd
passes
be
a sign that says "Welcome to Paris, Tennessee" or something. You know
Right.
what I mean?
or what if he was on the Eiffel Tower and they zoom out and he's in Vegas?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that would be pretty sweet. A Daryl story in Vegas.
That would be cool. Yeah, Rome, Georgia. Yeah,
Yeah.
I live 10 minutes from Nashville, Georgia.
Yeah. I live really close to
one
Rome,
stop
Georgia.
sign. It's a really small town. It's not the same as Tennessee's.
But yeah, no, that would be epic.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, he's probably going kicking and screaming. That's all I know.
Right. Yeah, kidnapping makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna happen. It's got me a little intrigued though.
Right.
Unless Virgil comes out and tells Daryl some stuff.
Like what? What do you think?
Like maybe he knows more information than he told Michonne, and then maybe Daryl threatens him to say, "Where is Michonne?" and he tells more information.
So where were they when they found that phone? The phone with the sketching on it.
It was on that boat.
It was on the boat. That's right. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somebody tried to tell me it was in that library, and I didn't think it was.
Gotcha.
She found his boots. The phone. Was there something else?
I think that was it.
Yeah, I remember the boots. Terry says there was an article where Scott Gimple mentions the zip lines.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He posted in the
That's-
comments, so if
Yeah.
anybody wants to check it out, that's cool. Thanks, Terry. I'm gonna have to check that out.
That's crazy. That's gonna be weird.
It's gonna be cool.
That's cool though. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Twist. It's definitely a good little twist on things.
Well, I mean, it's New York City. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that could definitely be a way of getting around the city without having to take the streets.
Right. And that's what Eliza had posted earlier. That made sense. Here, I found it right here. With all the bridges out and being in a big city, I mean, can you
Mhm.
imagine how fast that spread and how many walkers there are? Like so yeah, that would make sense that the best way to get around is to zip line from building to building. It's pretty crazy when ziplining from a skyscraper to another skyscraper is safer than being on the ground. That's
Yeah.
pretty messed up. Oh man.
Pretty
I guess
cool
they were
though.
kind of stuck when they blew up all their way to get out. So,
Right. Yeah, they were probably trying to contain it and then ended
Yeah.
up sticking themselves, getting stuck there. Yep.
Yeah, no, that would. I always figured that's why they never tried to go to like New York or places like that, especially New York, because like who was it? Eliza saying that the bridges would be compromised.
Yeah,
and
and Chicago's got a bunch of bridges. Like that would be
Chicago,
Yep.
but New York's basically an island. New York City, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Manhattan, yeah. And see, I always thought about that about Atlanta. Like when Rick went to Atlanta, I'm thinking, dude, Atlanta's full of people. And
Yeah.
he almost does get cornered in the first scene with the horse.
The good thing about Atlanta, though, is you wouldn't have all that water to contend with, and they would be able to spread out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
They would wonder, which they did run into a lot, there.
Yeah, he
in
took
Atlanta.
that one wrong turn and got
Yeah.
killed the first episode. That'd have been a short
And
show.
What were I don't know. I want to know more about the circumstances as everything went down. Like, did people evacuate places like that? Or, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, you never know.
You can on Fear of the Walking Dead.
That
Or World
answered
Beyond.
absolutely.
Or World Beyond.
I watched Fear. I watched the first 4 seasons of Fear.
Oh, did you?
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the first season. That second season was rough. That's what made
That
me-
second season almost lost me
Yeah,
big time. I think I may have skipped over it a lot.
I
but
did.
Season
Season
2 of
4.
World Beyond is good. I don't care what anybody says. It was good.
End credit scenes. World Beyond is good.
Nah.
I'm just
So,
kidding.
Steven, why didn't you finish Fear?
I don't know. I just kind of fell behind and then felt overwhelmed about catching up and kept saying that. No, I kept saying that I was going to keep watching, but I just hadn't went back and committed watching them all yet. I will. I like Fear. I think it's okay. I don't know if it gets any better. Like, season 4 was the last. I think I watched all of season 4 and then maybe like halfway through season 5, and I liked it up until that point. I mean, so
I'm
I don't
somewhere
know.
in there.
I don't know what happens after that. I don't know if it gets better or worse. Is what I'm trying to say.
Last
Right.
season was awful. So
Yeah, I remember you saying that. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'll have. Is that 6? What was
7.
7?
7, I think.
I know
yeah.
to skip that one then, because if Don didn't like it, I think I might not like it either.
Yeah, so I think I see it in the comments. Shay there,
Yeah.
Morgan. When Morgan crossed over in 4, and then Dwight followed, that's when I was really into it. And when you had Garrett Dillenhunt, I just went blank. John Dory. I love John Dory.
Yeah, same. Speaking of Shay, is that profile pic the house from Stranger Things?
It is, yeah.
That is amazing.
And that's
so
in
wanna,
Rome. That's in Rome, Georgia, down
Is
the
it?
road from me.
so want to see that. That is very cool,
Yeah.
Shay.
What's crazy is, okay, when I was little, I remember we used to ride to Rome. I lived out in the country, and I mean, I still do, but I
You
lived
can't
out
ride
in
to Rome, Steven. You need a boat or a plane.
the
Come on.
right. So I got kidnapped on the way to Rome. I'm just
What?
kidding.
I was like, wait, what?
No,
Story got dark.
but we used to. I just remembered this. We used to ride down there and look at the nice houses. You know what I mean? The really nice houses. And I'm pretty positive that Creel house from Stranger Things was like one of my favorite houses to go see down there
Oh, wow.
back then.
Wow.
So I got to make a return trip.
Ben's asking if Angela's done with the Walking Dead universe. She's went to another show, right?
I have no clue, man.
I think she did. I think I read that somewhere.
Yeah.
Because where she was supposed to be the showrunner of
The
Daryl
Daryl Carroll.
it
Yeah.
got changed.
Well, it's about that time. They usually switch them up after so long anyway. And with
Yeah.
them being spinoffs, I could understand they would maybe want to get some different creative teams behind them. Maybe bring in like how they used to do with Cutlets and people like that, bring them in to direct some episodes or something. Maybe she'll come in and do some directing or producing or something like that.
Gotcha.
I just hope they don't lose the history of the characters, the new writers.
Right. Yeah. I,
I
hope not.
don't think they will. I've got hope. I'm being really positive. Y'all know me. I'm usually
You
negative.
feeling okay, Steven?
Yeah, I know, right? But my thing is I think they've seen fan reactions to some of the stuff. You know what I mean? That's not as well received here lately, and I think
Mhm.
they're realizing, hey, we got to get back to the feel of those. You know what I mean? Those first
Mhm.
5 seasons, like that
Yeah.
feel. I think they recognize that. I mean, I think they have to recognize that.
Yeah, it sounds like they are with the whole going back to Red Machete Rick, and
Right.
Well, I
good.
also read an article where they were saying that, they got rid of Darrenbot and then now they're going back with what he started with the walkers being able
with
to
the
climb
walkers like
the-
climbing. I heard that or read that somewhere too, Don. I
Mhm.
actually like that idea. It's like they're learning.
Right. Or they have memory. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
Rob pick up her
See,
teddy bear or
I'm more okay with that than them running fast.
right.
To me, that makes sense.
Well, I mean, just like anything else, who's to say walkers can't evolve over a long period of time? I mean, not to the point to where they are like
Talking.
cognitive or talking or making decisions, but able to do things like climb, you know what I mean? And stuff like that.
Mhm,
The only
right.
thing I'm thinking is like walkers have to disintegrate after a while. I mean, it's a decaying body, so how long do
Right.
they go? So they have
That's
to.
true.
Yeah.
So I guess they really couldn't evolve because when you get bit, it's the same time frame. Yeah. So I don't know.
That's true. At some point, yeah, you got to wither away because I mean they
Mhm.
did slowly.
They go to dust.
Right.
You think
Good
so?
point.
Even if they're constantly feeding?
Yeah, because it's showing their bodies decaying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
each season they look worse and worse. Even the logo aged.
Because like even in old, I think Romero zombie movies, as long as they were eating, they were not decomposing pretty much. But it ain't. I don't think it's like that in The Walking Dead, though. I think you know
Yeah, I
what I
don't
mean.
think so. Right. I don't think so.
Well, you got to think people die all the time and people get bit all the time, so there's always new walkers, but
Right.
the
Right.
older are going to decay.
Right, because they lose limbs and you know what I mean. They
Mhm.
lose skin. It's like nothing ever like grows back or.
And that goes back to why we all think that walkers are gonna kind of be very rare at the end of the show when it does a time jump, which we think it's going to do. When it does a time jump, walkers are going to be really rare because when it started, nobody knew what to do. Nobody really knew that a blow to the brain would take them out. So you had all
Right.
these walkers being created. Now in the world where everybody that survived has survived, they know that. So when somebody dies, they're just going ahead and
Mm-hmm.
doing the process, so it slowly weans them out over time.
Right.
Pretty much learn the process.
Did you see Jerry was going to be at the camp, Casey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jerry, I found my vest. You know the little shield. I had misplaced it.
Oh snap!
So a certain somebody might be popping up on a certain podcast pretty soon.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
I need to get all done up in that in the fall and come up and be on a tour with me.
Well, that's why I haven't done it, dude. Because I've
You hadn't been able to
misplaced
find
like
it?
year. It's been years. It was in the it was in my daughter's old room in the garage room where we just kept throwing junk in there, and I found it in the bottom of a box, and I was like, I have been looking for this thing for years. Yeah, so I'm bad. I'm bad about misplacing things and throwing them in a closet somewhere. So I would love to do that tour, man.
Yeah.
You doing the one at the camp with him, or you can't say?
Oh no, I don't know about that. I just meant I want to have you on dressed as Cooper and you know what I mean. Take the group out with
That'd
you.
be awesome.
No, I don't know. I don't know anything about. I think they just now posted about him being there, right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about that.
So I'm
I
not
just
sure
worried
about
because
it.
he's pretty popular right now. So I'm just worried he might have like a contractual thing pop up. You know what I mean? Like he's been pretty
Yeah.
busy, like with the new Shazam movie and all that. So I hope he does show up, man. I'd like to see him again. It's been a while. because I didn't get to see him at Fandemic.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm. I think that was the last time I saw him.
Yeah, no. I saw him at Fender. He did well. I got a tour with him. Yeah.
Did he do the cobbler at Fandemic? Does anybody know? Where he
I don't think so.
cooked?
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
I never saw
I
it.
wonder. Post pandemic, he can't do that because spreading. Don't be
He
spreading
had-
COVID
he
cobbler.
had very, I mean, on the tour at least, he had very strict guidelines about the pandemic stuff. So he might be
Right.
kind of cautious.
Yeah, there was one I did with him where we had to be at a distance.
Yeah, on the tour we had to have the windows down and everybody wear masks, and that was when was that? That was in April. Maybe
Yeah.
no
You think maybe it could be more relaxed since
It was March.
he's done with Walking
March.
Dead?
maybe hopefully. I mean, at least the window thing. The window
Mhm.
thing was tough because you couldn't really hear much.
Oh yeah, with the wind. I
Mhm.
bet that was hard.
But yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm excited.
And also, I'm just going to throw out there about the viewing party. Jimmy and Cindy's doing a contest for a shirt. So
Oh, what's the
it-
contest?
they have to design a shirt for the finale viewing party.
Oh,
So you can send in, there's a email that if you have some artwork you want to send, and you get a free shirt and I think dinner at the viewing party.
oh, nice.
My
Okay.
stick figure is gonna win.
Right?
I need help to be the artist.
That's cool.
I might have to get in on that.
No doubt.
I think the 31st is the last day to enter.
Okay.
Well, I think that's we've
That's it?
gone over our time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, real quick, last question.
Oh, yeah.
Kristen's asking is are we all going to the viewing party?
I'm
We
gonna
hope.
try. I've got a host. I'm contractually obligated. I'm just kidding,
Right.
not really, but I've already, committed to doing the Nick and Norman's viewing parties for a while now. Me and Monica. So
Sure.
I know we'll be doing that one, but we may leave that one when the show starts and come over.
Oh, cool, man. I can make it. I plan on being there, so
I'll
Look-
be there if my work lets me, because that's
they
Black Friday.
better.
We're
Oh,
going
that's-
to get her. We're just gonna take her.
That is Black Friday, isn't it?
Yeah, that
Y'all,
week.
y'all swing by
weekend.
Paris. Just swing by Paris and then come on down.
I hope you could go.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
If I'm
All
not
right.
there, it's because I can't be there.
Right. Definitely not by choice, right?
Right.
Unless
I'm gonna
Rick-
call. I'm gonna call
We'll tell
and
you
tell
if,
them.
if Rick's there, Don will be like, whatever. It's worth the risk.
Don't do that to her.
I know, right?
I'm
She's
gonna
had enough
call.
from Jimmy all day.
I'm gonna call her work on that weekend and be like, man, we just bought a bunch of products from there and we're having terrible reactions from it. Don't sell anything else.
Right, right. All right. Well, I will play our ads. We'll wrap it up.
And a big shout out to our sponsors, Walking Dead Tours and Events, AutoWrapsPlus.com, Water Tower Tours, Abraham's Army, The Kemp, Survive the Night, Horror Nation, and Walking Dead is freaking amazing. And we'd like to thank of our patrons for supporting the show. And if you would like to support the show, just go to patreon.com/thedeadtruth.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Barb, thank you for hanging out with us. It's been great.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I'll be more prepared next time. I'll have questions.
There you go.
Oh no, we had fun, man. It's good having you on.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
See y'all.